Welcome back to DXB today. I hope you're seeing a little bit more clearly during the show. Obviously, we're on a journey for clarity here today. We've got some very special guests joining us and some inspirations along the way. Now, they say sometimes you just need to surrender and go with the flow of life. And that's exactly what our Amy is doing at Simple Float.
I'm here at Simple Float, a unique state-of-the-art flotation therapy facility. Now, it is Dubai Fitness Challenge, but you know, just as well as I do, it's not all about working up a sweat. No, it's also about relaxation. So let's go inside and relax. So joining me now is Mago, who is the owner of Simple Float. Thank you so much for having us here.
Welcome.
So first of all, I want to know, what is flotation therapy?
So the idea behind the flotation therapy is quite simple. You float in a float pod, which is filled with 30 centimeters of water. The water is heated to your skin temperature. So at some point of your session, you lose track of your body. It's also fully soundproof and fully light-proof. This is all done to eliminate as much as possible of the incoming information from the outer world.
So who can benefit from flotation therapy?
The main benefit, of course, is stress relief, because in our modern world we're constantly bombarded by information, by a lot of lights, sounds, and our mind keeps working all the time. Mm-hmm. And here for 60 minutes you're in this place where there's nothing except for you and yourself, and that's why after this you feel very relaxed, very stress-free, and it can go to up to 3-4 days in this state. We call it post-float glow.
So what makes Simple Float a unique experience in the Dubai wellness space?
We're the only one who provide float therapy in Dubai. We're the only center of this kind up to this moment. That's, I guess, creates and makes us unique.
Fantastic. Well, I've loved hearing all about it, so I think it's time for me to try out flotation therapy.
Sure.
So this is the flotation therapy pod. The water inside is salt water, and it's been heated up to body temperature, and this is what gives you that flotation experience.
Amy then, has she made it back from the float tank or not, or is she still in the float tank?
But did they trap her in there? They close it on you? Woo!
Yeah.
So you're just alone with your thoughts.
Not ideal if you've got a little bit of claustrophobia.
Like me, that's, yeah.
But Doc, it goes back to your point, doesn't it, of trying everything, you know, because some things will work for others in terms
100%.
of giving them more clarity.
Yeah, there is some people that are very attached to Mother Nature, and specifically the water, because as we said, water, we are so much, you know, from water, made from water. So some people, they find that like people find in swimming, they're very attached to swimming. Maybe some people, they find their, you know, pose moment in that kind of environment.
Yeah, exactly.
I would try this. I really would. You couldn't pay me enough to close me into any sort of space. I was like, I said, it looks very serene, but I've done those flotation ones out in the open on the sea. They're beautiful. Now, if you've ever wanted to create your own vision board, I think that's next up for us. Well, we do have some tips from an expert. Mira Vision Board have designed their very own to help you turn your dreams into a reality. Let's see what kind of manifestation we're up to.
Hi, my name is Ira Palatko, and I'm a founder and creator of Mira Vision Board Kit. Vision Board is a collage of all of your goals and dreams. How to start creating your vision board? You have to understand what are your goals and dreams. I would suggest you write a list. What do you want to achieve? Usually we would do a vision board for 1 year and then start searching for images, pictures, affirmations, words which would represent these goals. Benefits of using vision boards. First of all, it really helps you to decide what do you want to achieve. Second, it helps you to be very specific with your goals and dreams. Mira Vision Board Kit consists with the board itself and different images from different spheres of life like wealth, health, hobbies, travels, business, family, and so on. Also, it has a lot of different words and affirmations which will represent your goals and dreams. You can also add your own picture and anything specific you might want to add. Thousands of people using Mira Vision Board Kits, and it helps them to achieve their goals and dreams in personal and professional life. So we have few different options. We have male version and female version. As well, we brought vision boards to the corporate world. We created versions for different industries. One of them is real estate. And right now we are working on and coming up with the philanthropy version. Dream big, because only big dreams can touch people's hearts. And it's not about how, it's about what. And remember, it's not only about putting pictures on the vision board, it's also about thinking about it and taking actions towards it. It's equally important. Dream big, set goals, and take action.
Mira Vision there, and Doc, vision boards. Again, I suppose, it works for some people, it doesn't for others. Just planning things out, I suppose.
Actually, I'm a big fan of a vision boards.
Yeah.
And I think I did my first one like 8 years ago. And I did one in my community beginning of the year, and I encourage people actually to do it. It's one of the things I encourage everyone to do it, because actually the point of vision board is because if I tell you, for example, if you want to buy a specific car today, when you go in Sheikh Zayed Road, what you're gonna notice? You're gonna notice that specific car.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give kind of tool your brain, because we have an amazing gem inside of our brain. It's called reticular activating system. It works like a filter. So wherever you installed in this reticular activating, we call it RAS, it will go in for looking for it outside. So when you put your dreams on that vision board and you see it intentionally every day, actually, again, always I say without attachment, okay? Well, because we don't know, but at least you have a positive drive. You are something that takes you toward where you go. So it's an amazing tool.
It is amazing. You know what I always am fascinated by? The teachers that ask their kids, their students, what they want to be when they grow up, and they use ChatGPT to illustrate it, so they can actually see themselves as those roles.
Nice.
I think it's such a great way to use AI. Anyway, on to you, Louis, because I think we need to get to know our guest co-host before we let her go just a little bit.
Doctor, you've been giving us a lot of insights on a lot of different topics, but now we want to know more about you. So if a friend only had 24 hours in Dubai, what are your top must-see or must-do experiences that they should try?
Atlantis the Royal, Burj Khalifa, and Global Village. Hopefully they come in the nice time. Yes.
What about your perfect activity or spot in Dubai for a weekend of fun?
I would say, I will talk about myself, and I would say the Aurora, call it Aurora, I think, pool, the one on the 5.
The Aura Sky Pool.
Aura, yeah, Sky Pool.
Yeah.
And especially if there is a meditation, like floating meditation there, oh my goodness.
Oh, that sounds good. What about a place or a staycation that you go to in Dubai whenever you want to switch off from the world?
Usually we go to Aquaventure. So I have the kids, not Atlantis, the kids in Aquaventure, and I have my time.
You love being in the water, don't you?
Yeah, because they love being in the water, and I have my time.
Your favorite homegrown cafe or restaurant in Dubai?
It was Shakespeare in the days, and now it is Hamptons. Yes.
One thing you love about Dubai that you cannot find anywhere else in the world?
It brings the best of us. It makes us dream even bigger.
It's true.
Doc, we can't thank you enough for being our guest co-host today. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, and you've made it a lot clearer for us all. So thank you for giving us a little bit of clarity, and thanks for obviously all of your advice as well. So thank you for being our guest co-host.